We should, of course, introduce you, our resident ref, Dr. Joe. Good to have you with us.
Thank you.
All decided on a penalty kick. Was it or was it not a penalty kick?
What a gutsy call by our Ukrainian referee, and it's so important that the referee in the opening match of a World Cup gets all of the calls right. And this is so controversial because it decides the outcome of the match. And as this bouncing ball comes in, the Chinese defender has her arm up and she whips it back and she catches the player with force around the upper head area, neck area, and for me it's 100% penalty. I love the fact that the referee didn't hesitate, ran right to the spot. Very, very good.
So it's a penalty because you're not allowed to elbow people in the head.
Absolutely.
Well, I think what I don't like about it too is she leads with her elbow.
Absolutely.
She leads, so you can't do that. In defending in and around the box, you've got to keep your elbows low.
Sometimes you can use your arms and your elbows as a tool for jumping, but you can never use it as a weapon.
The Chinese players are really good at using their arms, but WWF isn't allowed in the first game of the World Cup.
And then she had the hook after, too, to make sure she went down. Yeah. Canadian player did a good job, though, of continuing the play, so.
But that's what I like too, that little bit of luck. You know, Canada being the home nation, you need that if you want to get out of the group, into the quarterfinals, that little bit of luck you need in these tournaments.
Well, for sure, some people are going to say that Canada was the benefit of the doubt on the decision as the home team, as often happens in World Cups. But this is a legitimate penalty.
That's the thing, though, Kelly. Does it concern you slightly for Canada looking forward now? Because they needed that little bit of luck at the end of the game. They hadn't earned this win necessarily up until that point, had they?
For me, the last 10 minutes were probably the best 10 minutes of the game. They were really coming into themselves and believing that they could get a goal. That's what's pleasing. But a little bit of disconcern for me is that this China team are not one of the best top teams in the world. So later on in the stages, when you come out of the group, you know, you've got to beat that team kind of thing. Does that make sense?
But at the end of the day, all that matters today is like win the opening match. No one is going to talk about how did you perform, did you put on a great game. You just won these 3 points. They did it.